Alright, good morning everyone. Today's Friday, and yeah, so far, man, open has been questionable, bro. We have had this crazy chop. We've got supply right here, demand right here, and so far we're getting a decent rejection off this supply. If I take shorts, though, then I'm going to have to basically be anticipating a break below this demand. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking shorts are going to be the safest play unless we have some clean breaks above that area of supply that I had marked out, which is still possible. I mean, we can tell just by all these wicks that there's a lot of sellers here. We had this big push down right before market opened also, so I'm kind of honestly expecting just a nice continuation to the downside of that leg up, or that leg down, just second leg down. We've got all these wicks showing that there are plenty of sellers here. We've got, this is the open of the second 3-minute candle of the day, and it was somewhat bearish, but to be honest, the fact that we bought back up off of these wicks here is kind of questionable. But yeah, man, I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm really thinking shorts, to be honest. It's looking like sellers are starting to pick up control, so we'll see, guys. I'll let you guys know what I end up taking, and I'm about to lock in and start trying to find my entry. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Yeah, guys, this is the trade I ended up taking, and man, I might have just gotten myself into some chop. Maybe I should have been a little bit more patient, but I did like the rejection we're getting off of this supply. It did look like we were gonna fill this wick of this 5-minute candle. Unfortunately, it looks like we're starting to reject back off of that wick. So yeah, we had a little push down, which was nice, but it's kind of just creating this wick. I really want this candle to close below this 5-minute wick. Then I'll be pretty happy with the setup. But yeah, as of right now, we are kind of just, it can look like on the 1-minute, man. We've had some nice bearish candles, but yeah, that right there, that is definitely concerning. That huge wick, man. I should have probably been a little bit more patient, man. It looks like I might have just entered myself into some chop, which is not great. I probably should have been patient. Should have let this cleared up. And yeah, that's not looking too great. Yeah, man, it looks like there are definitely buyers at this 5-minute wick, which is not ideal. We've gotten ourselves in some pretty steep drawdown. It looks like I should have been a little bit more patient on this trade, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we might get stopped out pretty soon. Hopefully sellers can take control of this candle and we can continue pushing to the downside. But, you know, like I said, man, looks like I might have just gotten myself into some chop. I probably should have been more patient on this entry. You know what I mean? Because we already knew that there was a lot of chop just because of these candles here. So I'm really hoping we can just have a nice clean push to the downside. But like I said, man, I took the trade. I'm gonna go ahead and just let it play out. Hopefully, like I said, man, like it looks like we've been struggling to break back low my entry, so if we can have a nice strong closure, we just continue this push to the downside, then I will be super happy. But that being said, we do have to watch this area. Yeah, man, my camera actually cut out again. I ran out of space, but like I said, we do have to watch this area here. So far, we're getting a nice clean push, actually. So I really like the way this candle is moving. I just need this thing to close bearish, bro. I just need this thing to close super bearish. We're on the last minute of this 5-minute candle, so I really need sellers to just hold on and continue pushing to the downside. We need that. We need some nice bearish momentum. And yeah, if we can just get below these lows, man, I think we should be in the clear for this trade. We're up close to a 1-to-1, not quite a 1-to-1 yet, but I think this candle is looking promising. We'll have to wait and see how the next candle reacts to, because if we are going to be in this chop, then we could very well just see a huge push back up. So, and also I still need this candle we're still waiting for this candle to close. So yeah, all that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. We'll see if I end up catching a dub or catching a loss. You know, like I said, it was pretty clear, obvious that we had some nice rejections off this supply, but the problem is that we've been in this chop. So yeah, okay, 1-to-1 has been tapped. Hopefully this candle can continue to push and break through these lows. That is the only thing that I'm concerned about right now, especially since there's so much chop. I just need this thing to break through these lows so we can have a nice clean trade. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. We'll see what ends up playing. Alright, bro, frustrating ass loss, man. Just frustrating, dude. I was literally targeting this line here, and of course, bro, we just had to come right. Oh my gosh, dude, you're fucking kidding me. And then just start ripping, bro. Just, of course, great. Stop me out. And yeah, man, it's obviously clearly just a lot of chop right now. What a frustrating loss, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even targeting a full TP, bro. I was not even targeting a full 2-to-1. I literally just wanted price to come into the top of my demand zone, and did not happen, bro. Did not happen. So yeah, right now longs are looking like the clear play after that bullshit that just happened. So I'm going to go ahead and step off the charts, man. I'm not going to try and take a second trade. I don't like price actions. Fucking sucks. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and step off the charts, and let's get in. I'm going to get into the recap, bro. I locked in another green week. I mean, dude, I was literally about to have another fucking green trade. If the markets would have moved down in literally like, what, 2-3 more ticks, I can measure it out in a little bit. But, bro, yeah, it's a frustrating loss for me right now. I'm not even going to lie. I was trying to trade the range, and I was doing good at first. But then, man, dude, I just need freaking price to move down a couple more ticks. I guess I was really trying to just, like, bottom ticket pretty much is what I guess I was trying to do. But not even that, bro, because we had some pretty aggressive sells, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was expecting market to tap into my demand zone. We missed it by like a couple of ticks, and we just kind of bounced off. We didn't even hit low of day. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. You know what I mean? But you know, like I was saying, man, I just don't like price action right now, bro. I don't. I mean, when we start like, you know, we were trading in the range. Which is fine. That's what I expect to happen. But I just need us to tap like this. I just need to tap into the top of my demand zone, bro. Literally just the top of my demand zone, and I would have been straight. All right, guys. So I already did a whole recording. I kind of basically just had this like super long rant, and I was just basically like saying the what's it called? I was saying the same thing over and over and over again, man. And so I kind of want to just redo this part, you know. So basically, like the problem that I had, man, overtrade. Okay, let's just cut off. Let's just stay here, let's just start just talking about today here. Right now, I don't. Fuck am I even saying, bro? Let's just start. I don't know which clips I've used from the previous recording and which clips I'm not gonna use. So I'm gonna just say this real quick. I ended up crashing out, man. I took 4 losses in a row. I'm not gonna do a screen recording for this, just simply because I don't want to. I mean, dude, these days just suck. So I'm gonna go over this first, and I'm gonna explain what ended up happening. So boom, off rip, man. Hold up, let's fix this. Off rip, dude. I took this short. I was literally okay. I had the freaking yellow line where I was gonna get out. I don't know why it's not here anymore, but okay. I was literally taking this short. I was literally like 1 to 2 ticks away, a couple ticks away from take profit. Maybe not 1 to 2, but I was like take profit was like somewhere like right around here, right around this low. I'm pretty sure it was like a little bit lower, like somewhere around there. I'll pull up Trading View in a sec, but yeah, I was right there at take profit. I wasn't even targeting a full 2 to 1. I was basically playing super defensively because I saw at the open that PA was absolute garbage. I mean, you can see just by this chop, these wicks. But I didn't. There was a supply, a demand zone. I was trying to play the range. I saw we had nice rejections. I expected this candle as it moved up, flipped. I expected this candle to take out this wick, continue down to this low. I took shorts, boom, ended up getting right at TPU for price. Of course, reversed. Yeah, I was trying to play super defensive because I knew PA was trash, but even then we didn't even end up getting to TP. We're a couple ticks away. Is what it is. Got stopped out. I already knew PA sucked. I recognized it, and then after this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just have to walk away. I was even saying it in the video, but then boom, I saw this freaking. We ended up actually breaking above the supply. This candle closed above the supply. We had a push to the downside, a retest, and then a flip. And I literally, you guys can see, I top ticked this, bro. We had a nice flip. I top ticked it. Price ended up moving down. I didn't realize that the next 30-minute candle was about to open, which was this one. This one opened, freaking stopped me out, of course. But then I saw freaking a flip again. So I took longs again. And at this point, you know, obviously, I should never be taking more than 2 trades. I should usually only take 1 trade a day, but definitely no more than 2. But anyway, so yeah, at this point, I've already broken the rules. Took a 3rd trade, stopped out immediately by this fucking random ass candle, which was like, okay, whatever. We're rejecting off the supply. Fine, it was a fake out, which is something that I should expect because PA was garbage. Which is another reason why I shouldn't have taken this trade. Any trade after that first short that I took the loss on. But yeah, you know, I had rejection. I ended up taking shorts, bottom ticked it, and then yeah, we ended up fucking moving up, and now we're moving right back down. So the thing that pisses me off, bro. Okay, just for transparency, end of the day down on both my funded accounts, fucking $611, and then a little bit more on my live accounts. Ended the week down. We were up on the week a good amount, and now we are down like $200 to $300 on this week, which is horrible. 277 on my 2 funded accounts. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit less, like 250 on my live accounts. I'm not gonna pull up the live account because I don't really feel like it. You guys are just gonna have to trust. The thing that pisses me off, bro, today when I was in that trade, bro, the 2 funded accounts, the balance was up like $1,000, bro, and now it's at what you just saw. Freaking, what's it called? It's up only 287, bro. I wiped out all of this week's profits in one day over trading, guys. So now this is where I have to kind of talk about what happened, bro. There's so much shit, bro, because, like, it just pisses me off, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Having days like this just constantly, bro. Not constantly, but it's like I did insanely well. From the start of this week till yesterday, I did so well. The week before, I did insanely well. I was doing so good, especially with the amount of size that I trade. I only trade 4 micros on ES, usually only targeting $300 for a winning trade. And at this point, bro, I've been getting out of them early, so I'm only getting like between $200 and $300 per winning trade. Sometimes even just hitting a 1-to-1, which is only $150. And across 3 accounts, that's fine, bro, because it's just a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1, which is like $900 across 3 accounts because I trade a live account and 2 funded accounts copy trade. So it's like that's great, that's cool. I like trading small size because it allows me to really combat these freaking prop firm rules with the trailing drawdown, all that shit. I basically before a long time ago I formulated this huge plan to trade small size, use risk management, all that to pass these challenges and get payouts, and I did. I got a payout using that plan. I got one payout, and I've been struggling to get another one since, bro. And it sucks, bro. It feels like I'm going in literal circles because like I did so freaking well. Like it's like you guys know in trading, like you're gonna have ups and downs. You have wins and losses. I've been doing so well dealing with those wins and those losses, bro. I stuck to one trade a day for a while. I realized that I was missing out on too much money, so I kind of gave myself the ability to take a second trade sometimes. We can see today that kind of came back, and it screwed me, bro. It's like I recognized after I took that first loss, I literally said I gotta walk away from the charts. PA sucks. Even if I see another setup that's clean, the probabilities of it playing out are not high at all, especially without stopping me out. Like I literally knew what was gonna happen before it happened, and I literally did it anyways. You know what I mean? Like I knew that taking this breakout of this longs is gonna be very, very tough because PA is chops. You know what I mean? I'm most likely and I got stopped out, bro, like multiple times, and I broke the rules, you know. It's a very hard rule for me from now on. It was a hard rule that I take only one trade a day, but it's like, dude, I've realized if there's a good setup, if I can be objective about it and not just re-enter based off emotions, but re-enter because there's an actual good setup, then I should allow myself that. Sometimes, not all the time, but I should allow myself that sometimes. So it's gonna be a very hard rule that only 2 trades per day, and that should not be a daily thing. Like every time I take a loss, I should not be trying to take another trade. For the most part, I should usually just take losses, especially coming into next week. Since I had this day, if I come in on Monday and I take a loss, I'm gonna just have to walk away, bro, because like if I try and take another trade, bro, it's just gonna lead to this again. And I kind of need to prove to myself that I can actually handle taking one loss and then either walking away or taking one more trade, and if that trade is a loss, then I walk away or a win. Either way, just 2 trades per day max. Usually only 1 trade is what the rule is, and I need to kind of prove to myself I can do that because we had today happen. You know what I mean? And it's like this is literally like this is another thing I was talking about earlier in one of my previous clips that I'm probably not going to use. Is I would literally be profitable if I didn't do this one thing, which is randomly. It's not even random, bro. It's whenever PA is bad. Like whenever PA is good, I'm usually so good about just taking a loss and walking away if I take a loss, you know. And then obviously if I take a win, where it's like great. I've never struggled with over trading after taking a win. I've always just taken one win and walked away. I've never ever struggled with trying to take multiple wins. You know, like trying to take another trade after taking a win. I've never struggled with that. But whenever PA is good, you know, when PA is straight, it's fine, you know. I can usually take one loss and walk away. And if there's another setup, I can take that setup and either catch a dub or an L. You know what I mean? And usually walk away. But whenever we have days like this where PA is just chopped, I don't know why. It's so weird. It's so weird because these days are like the days where you just don't want to trade at all. But these are the days for me where I'm just trading as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean? It's like I can't accept the fact for whatever reason that I'm taking a loss on a day where market price action is just complete garbage. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know why. I mean, I really don't know why it is like that. And it's something I need to work on. Another thing is like I gotta say, man, at the start of the day, the balance was up a little over $1,000, and now it is up a little under $300. We were up on the week, like a little bit. I don't remember exactly how much, around like 400 or something like that per account for like a total of 1,200. Now we are down on the week, a little bit under $300 dollars. So it's like what, 250 and then 270 times 2, so it's like 40, 5, 6, 7. So it's like fucking, I don't know, $700-800 loss on the week when we were up like 1,200 on the week at the start of the day. And I think that what really got me was that first trade that I took, man, coming right towards my TP, a couple of ticks away from it, and then just reversing. And that literally like everything like just talking about it just kind of pisses me off because like I know for a fact like hey, PA sucks. You know, that's why I was trying to play extra defensive in the first place, you know, and it was right, we were right there. It just didn't quite hit, you know. Maybe I was trying to basically bottom ticket. It looked like it just didn't work out, man. I should have just taken that one loss, walked away with a green week. Would have been happy. About the balance would have been up like 750 per funded account, not quite 1,000, but still way better than right below 300. I could have just walked. I was going to walk, and then I just couldn't, bro. I just couldn't, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is literally like the hardest part, bro. Because like I said, man, it's just so hard for me to come to terms with it. I would literally be profitable if I didn't do this one thing. It's my psychology, bro. My psychology is usually good. It's usually good is the thing. But then on days where markets are chopped, for whatever reason, it just I crash out, bro, and I just I can't do it, man. It's hard. You know what I mean, bro? It's tough, bro. It is tough, man. It is tough. I crashed out, and basically, what am I trying to say, man? I crash out on these days, and I break the rules. I took 4 losses, and like, dude, I'm able to recognize, like I keep saying, man, I'm able to recognize the market conditions are bad, and I still take the trades. I recognize the market conditions are bad, and I still take the trades. And yeah, you know, I'm not gonna do the screen recording for this because I'll pull up TradingView real quick just so you guys can see the levels that I was looking at. And I like at first I was trying to play the range, and then I was trying to play breakouts of the range, and it's just like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys can see how close I was to my freaking TP. Hold up, if I just turn the ISO down. This is the 5 minutes. So my entry for the short was somewhere in this candle. We got right at my TP, which was literally just the top of this freaking area of demand, and then boom, it came right back up. We got breakouts, retests, flips, and all that, and just yeah, I just got caught up, chopped out, basically, and yeah, but yeah, we can see price action is not great, bro. It's really bad. For me, my strategy, maybe for some people, is great. I don't know. I just got chopped, bro. I got chopped. And for my strategy, my strategy doesn't work very well with chop. Even though I was playing the range at first, I was doing good playing the range, you know, and I was right at TP. I should have just taken that loss, man. I should have just taken that loss, and it's gonna piss me off for like the rest of the weekend, probably. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing that I was talking about, bro. I have the weekend now to kind of reset, and all I'm gonna be thinking about is this one day, this Friday. I did so fucking amazingly well trading the rest of this week besides today and last week. I did so well, bro. I was dialed in, bro. I was being extremely patient. I was recognizing what I need to do better on. I was like even the whole point of this week, bro. The whole first 4 days of the week, bro. I was trying to push back the time I entered a trade on, and it was working, bro. Like I would usually enter a trade around 7 a.m. I've been entering around like 7:10, between like let's say 7:05 and 7:15, man, and I've been doing so well. Even like on FOMC, bro. Even though FOMC was the day that I caught like the least amount of points, least amount of ticks, whatever. I only targeted a 1-2-1. I did so well on that, bro, on FOMC day, pre-FOMC. I was trading because like I had this perfect idea of what I thought the markets were gonna do, and I ended up taking it and just managing my risk so well to where I basically almost bottom ticked it pretty much. No, I didn't like really bottom ticket, but I was right there, you know what I mean? I was basically capitalizing as much as I could off of the slower price action, you know what I mean? And like I did so well, like, you know, yesterday, man, I caught a nice clean trade. I got a little bit early, but other than that, bro, I did really well. Tuesday, you know, I took 1 win, 1 loss. I took a small loss. I kind of was about to walk away, and then I noticed that the price there was a perfect re-entry point. I took that re-entry, and I ended up dubbing on the day. You know, Monday I took 1 small loss, and I just walked away. And like last week, bro, same thing, bro. I was doing super good. I was handling my losses. I was handling my wins, bro. And it just takes 1 day, bro, just to wipe out a bunch of progress. And like the other thing that I'm scared of is just like today, man, because I broke my rules and I fumbled. Basically, I folded. I broke my rule. I lost a bunch of money. I lost all this week's profits, putting me back into drawdown. And on the week, took a red week, bro, which I shouldn't have. There's no reason I should have taken a red week this week. I mean, I was doing amazing. Literally, I was doing so fucking good this week and last week. But yeah, man, I just fumbled, man. And it sucks, bro, because it feels like I'm going in circles, bro. And yeah, this week I'm gonna, but like I was saying, man, I'm not gonna be able to reflect on any of that good stuff that I did, bro, because there's nothing to learn from it. All I'm gonna be thinking about for the rest of the weekend is how I fucked up so bad on Friday, and this is exactly how it started when I lost those 2 funded accounts, bro. I took the profits of the week that I had, bro, literally the exact same, bro. I did so good on the week. I literally hadn't lost a single trade that week. Maybe I lost 1 trade. I don't remember. But I was doing so good. I was doing insanely well. I had like 3 just straight green trades in a row. And I took that one that one day, man, where I just lost all the profits from that week. And then I came back on Monday, bro, and lost even more than I did that day. And then the next day I lost even more, and I lost my accounts. And it's just like that's how it started. So it kind of makes me nervous, bro, that I'm not gonna be able to handle it, bro. I'm not gonna be able to come into the markets tomorrow and say, let's say I take a loss on Monday. Am I gonna be able to take that, bro? Because like, even if I see another setup, bro, if I come in on Monday and I take one loss, I just need to walk away. Even if I see like the most beautiful setup, I need to walk away because I need to prove to myself that today is an outlier, and that I'm not going to basically fall back into the pattern of just over trading until it gets to the point where it's so bad that there's just no other option. You know what I mean? Either I lost the account, or I blew all my live account, or I lost my friend account, or whatever. You know, I can't get to that point. I need to prove to myself on Monday that I can take a loss. You know, especially after taking this huge loss today, I'm gonna come in on Monday. I'm gonna be really anxious to try and start making that back. You know what I mean? So I need to prove to myself, basically, that I'm gonna be able to take that freaking loss. So even if I take a good setup, I get stopped out, and I see another good setup, I just gotta walk away, because I need to prove to myself that I can take the loss. You know, I need to prove to myself that I can take that loss. I just said that really quick. It sucks, bro, because I feel like I'm going in circles, man. Because like I said, like I keep saying, man, I would literally be profitable if I could just get this one thing in control. You know, I just can't. It's such a hard reality to face. You know, it's like I could have multiple payouts. I could be profitable. Literally, guys, like, think about it. If I didn't crash out on the, like that, when I had my other fund accounts, I was literally right at payout, bro. I was at up like, what was it, like $1,700, $1,800. I needed less than $1,000 to get it. Like, I needed like 2 or 3 more winning trades in a row, bro. And if I didn't crash out on those days and lose my accounts, bro, you guys saw how well I traded last week and how well I was trading this week before today. I would most likely either be at a payout or be like right there, you know, on those funded accounts if I didn't crash out and lose them. You know what I mean? Which all came from breaking my rules, bro. It all came from breaking my rules. If I didn't break all my rules and just lose my accounts, I would literally be at the payout. Like, again, I'd be pulling like 4 or 6 bands or whatever from those accounts, bro. My live account would be up in profit instead of in crazy drawdown, and I would be like chilling, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like I know for a fact I can be profitable. I just need this one thing of my psychology, just like where I just like some days, man. It's not insanely often, bro. Like you saw 2 weeks basically of just doing amazing, but then it's just one day, man. And we wiped out this week's profits. It was one day, you know, PA was bad, in my opinion. For my strategy, this is not good. This is horrible. This is horrible. Because we're getting faked out. We're getting like all this stuff, bro. All this stuff that is just not good for my strategy. And it's days like these where, like I said, I gotta basically lock in, and I can't be trying to put on as many trades as I can. I should be putting on little to none, bro. You know what I mean? Like that first trade I took, I thought it was great. It was cool. I was almost at TP, bro. It was a really good setup. Yeah, I was planning on managing it super well, man, but it just didn't quite get there, and that kind of, I guess that fucked with my head, bro. It didn't quite get there, it fucked with my head, and yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I recognize that I should have gone off the charts, and I didn't. So, yeah, it's like, it's so hard, bro. It's so hard to kind of just come to reality with that, you know what I mean? Because it's not like that guilt you feel after you fuck up, bro. It's like, I just fucked up, and now I'm just like trying to come to terms with it, you know what I mean? Because like, dude, think about it, bro. The account was up almost $1,000. If I came in next week, caught a dub, came in the week after that, caught a dub, came in the week after that, caught a dub, I could have been boom, payout, you know what I mean? You know, depending on how good or bad the weeks were, I could have been done in even less, you know what I mean? And yeah, dude, it's just so hard to come to terms with this because now we're basically right at square one, you know. The account's not at break even. It's up like just under $300, which is not amazing, bro. It's not great. We were up over 1,000 on the account, bro. Especially like I was saying, for the amount of size that I trade, that is good, bro. Because like, it's so hard, bro. Because like my account balance should just be like slowly trending up, you know, taking win, maybe a little loss, win, little loss, whatever. Maybe go on a small losing streak, come back from it, you know, whatever, bro. That's how it should be. And I'm doing so good. I'm basically like, I'm saying like, win, little loss, win, loss, whatever. And then I get to this point, and it's just like, boom, right back down. You know what I mean? And I have to build all that up, which I know for a fact I can do, bro. Like, literally, dude. I've done it before on the one account that I got a payout from. I freaking multiple times I did it. Even on my accounts that I lost my accounts. I got new accounts, and then I fucking slowly built it back up, almost to the point where I was before. Not quite, almost, but like if I had locked in this week and I had another good week next week, then I would be like right back to where I was. And then before I lost those accounts, you know, and then boom, just one day is all it takes, you know. And yeah, you know, the other thing that sucks, bro, is like this video here isn't gonna be like a really entertaining video. You know what I mean? Like, cause I like to create the videos. It's another thing I really like to do. But when I have days like this, bro, it's like I don't want to think about trading. I don't want to like try and make my video all freaking entertaining and shit. You know what I mean? It's just like I just want to get it over with pretty much. You know what I mean? Even though these videos are kind of like the most important ones to make, bro. It's like my brain like mentally has had enough of it. You know what I mean? Like I just don't wanna. I don't want to look at trades. I don't want to think about trades. You know what I mean? I just want to go to the fucking gym, bro. Right now, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I just want to go to the gym, hit my workout, and just figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? It sucks, dude. It really does. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know really what else to say. You know, it sucks that this is happening, bro. And it's like it just I keep saying this, but coming to the terms with the fact that I could literally be profitable if I just get rid of this one bad habit, dog. It's one bad habit that just keeps dragging me down. I would literally be profitable with multiple payouts, bro. If I just got rid of this one habit. It's like I know exactly what I need to do. I know my strategy works so well. You guys saw how freaking well I traded this past week, before today, and last week, bro. It's like I know I keep saying that, but really, it just sucks, bro. Because it's like I look at I like those videos where I'm catching wins, even those videos where I catch small losses, bro. I look at those as like just like I love those videos, bro, because I can look back at them and be like, yeah, I did so well. I was doing so well, man. I was handling my losses. I was just handling my wins really well. And then, boom, just random-ass video where I just crash out, you know what I mean? For no reason at all, bro. I was doing so well, you know. It's so weird, bro, because I crash out when I'm on winning streaks. But when I'm on losing streaks, I don't really crash out. It's so fucking weird, bro. But yeah, you know, I'm going to cut it here, bro. This video's probably getting pretty long. Like I said, man, this video's purely for transparency. It's not really for entertainment. It's just purely to be transparent, because that's my goal with this channel, is just to literally be the most transparent. Like, I show my account balance every single time. I even show my freaking like account username. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Like, everyone blurs theirs out. I don't know if I should be doing it, if I should be scared of getting hacked or whatever. Who the fuck knows? But I'm literally so transparent. I show every single execution, and I break down every single trade I take, man. And then so like we have like so like I feel like I know like what I'm doing. It works. I know what I'm doing. You know, I have all this documented. I love those videos, man. I'm doing good, whether it's a win or a loss, as long as I'm like sticking to my strategy and sticking to my risk management, bro. I love those videos. But then we just have these videos here that I gotta look back on, man. I'm gonna look back on them, and where I just crash out. And it is hard, bro. It's hard. This thing is so hard, bro. I swear. Just coming to, I keep saying this, bro. Just coming to the terms I could be profitable if I just get my psychology in check, bro. Just one thing. It's not even all the time. It's like, just like, these are outlier days, but they eat up so much of my profit, man. And then they can sometimes lead to just horrible crash out days. So, yeah, guys. Anyways, all that being said, guys, I hope you guys were doing better than me today. You know, price action was very hard for me today, and it just got the best of me. I just need to make sure that this week that I come in on Monday with a very good mindset. I cannot have another day like this on Monday, man. I just can't do it. I feel like if I do, then it'll just be over with. You know what I mean? I'll probably lose these accounts and have to get into more accounts. So if I take one loss on Monday, I gotta just take the one loss. If I take one win, obviously I can take one win. That's fine. But the most important thing is I gotta go back. I gotta stick to my rules. I think again, bro. I know I said I was about to end this video, but I think that what happened was I started to look at the freaking dollar amounts again, bro. Literally, I started to look at the dollar amounts. You guys see, like, I just kind of came to this realization, bro. You guys see throughout this video, I keep talking about, oh yeah, we're at $1,000. We're at $1,000. I'm looking at the dollar amounts. It's clear I'm looking at the dollar amounts, and every time I look at the dollar amounts, bro, it's over with, you know. So I gotta get out of that. I gotta go back to sticking to the rules, and I gotta slowly build the account back up. It's not horrible, you know what I mean? Small loss on the week, which should have been a winning week, bro. But it's just the fact that it should have been a winning week, and it just pushes me back into, like, going two circles, you know? Because, like, I'm never going to be profitable if I can't, like, figure this shit out, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be looking at it as, oh, it's just a small loss. It's like, no, dude, I was doing good. I had a great week so far, except for today. And I should have ended the week strong. I should have taken that one loss, bro. Still would have ended the week strong with a dub, bro. A green week, another green week. But no. It sucks, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna just cut it here, guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Hopefully we can do better. And yeah, peace out.